Hey, you guys. So I never got a chance to clarify the post on my community tab about they are, in quotations, they, whoever they are possessing young Hispanic boys. For context, I wanted to provide a little bit more information so parents of Hispanic boys could be more proactive on protection measures. And I have to say that because I know the Hispanic culture. I know about different cleansings that you all do by way of a limpia. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but when you use the egg to cleanse, I don't know the other protection measures that you have in place, but it made me wonder, are the old school, spirituality practices going away? I don't know if that has to do with, I don't know. I don't want to sound crazy, biased, ignorant. I'm trying to avoid all of that because I really don't know. But I wonder if it has anything with like deculturalization, if that's a thing, a word. But it's like when the culture is removed from you just because you've transitioned to a new territory, a new land or whatever, like those old practices just kind of fade away. That's why I wanted to mention that and also bring this message forward because, I feel like tradition does have a way of being washed. I was getting ready to say whitewashed. I know that's a term and it's a very relevant term for what we're talking about now. It's just like, just go away, cleansed away. Like they want to take that root, that science of tradition, things that have kept you and kept your ancestors and carried y'all through. They want to take that away from you because they know that's power. I mean, ask me about it. Ask my ancestors about it. We know all about it. They want to take that from you. So in my dream, just if I could add a little extra detail, the reason why I know they were Hispanic boys is because we were in it seemed like a touristy shop where they had like toys. I was minding my business in the dream, but my eyes were following this little boy. He was going like from counter to counter looking for a specific toy. And I knew it was some sort of action figure he was looking for, but finally he went around the room and he found it. So I had in my mind as like a spectator, just wanted to be like a hidden angel at the moment. I wanted to purchase it for him. So I wanted to be able to do that good deed because I watched him and his face lit up and when he found it, and just wanted to be able to do that for him in the dream, but I never got the chance. I remember him leaving out with like two other siblings. They were also young, but the father, definitely Hispanic ethnicity. So I just wanted to provide that information. But what I could see, somehow this boy's face got in my face. Like we were just like eye to eye. His eyes originally were like a olive green, but one turned black. And y'all know how I am about these demonic presences in human vessels. That black eye, like I've seen that firsthand in someone who was in a rage-filled anger. I saw the black eyes. I've seen it before a couple other times, which I've stated to y'all before. Anyway, one of his eyes changed. And then I can't remember if they both changed, but for me in the dream state, it was just significant to say, oh, it's like a takeover. This dream, the channel I didn't put the channel message out. Well, I did on the community tab, but it was like last week, maybe almost 2 weeks ago. So I don't have a lot of detail because I meant to come to y'all and give you context because I just put the message out there. But there were a few other things that just kind of solidified for me what was happening here. And I say they are possessing these young Hispanic males. And we know the powers that be, whatever, I don't know how it is they get people to turn on people, what spell work they're doing, on what level that it's being done, but it does affect the masses. And I know they targeted specific individuals and this happens to be the next group up. So sorry to say, but if I could provide any sort of, careful information to you, and that is just to keep up your traditional spiritual practices. Okay. I mean, at the time when the message was, I had all of these just downloads back to back, and just now it's like I just wanted to give you the message. But even for us that are, the Americans here that happen to be melanated, I try to avoid African American because I can't identify with that, but that's what they want to classify me as. When our tradition was removed from us, they replaced it with, we can talk about Christianity and go back and forth about that all day long. Yes, I believe in Jesus Christ. I do believe in that person, but it's not in the manner that they wanted me to believe in. Like, they wanted me to believe I would be punished if I went against what they were saying, but based on the teachings and the scripture of Jesus Christ. Like, things that you shouldn't do, which absolutely would have helped us as a people. So I feel like that's spell work number one, just to put that root of religion over a mass of ethnic individuals to keep us in line. So that's spell work in itself. Well, we can debate all day long, but I mean, who else has been affected that way? Who else? No one but us. So I just wanted to let you all know, if you are of Hispanic culture, just stay extra prayed up, extra protected, especially over your boys. So I don't know what's to come, what kind of tricks they're playing, what they have up their sleeves. We'll never know. They treat us like herds, like cows, cattle, sheep, if you will. But those of us who have been enlightened, who receive messages and interpret said message and hand it over to you all, for you all to be proactive and do what you can, because it is something that is coming ahead, and possibly it's already in the works, or I wouldn't have received the information to begin with, but I assume it's in the early stages or whatever. Maybe the spell is manifesting, maybe it's moving quickly, who knows? But just take the message, take heed, and be proactive, and I hope this helps.